Alright. Yo, how we doing, y'all? This is a special episode of the pod. This is probably going to be our first hour episode, and it's going to be our first guest. He's pretty much, very special guest. He's pretty much the founder, the reason why we have this pod, why we have the music, pretty much everything ORS related.
Helps give us the platform that we are on to, talk to you guys.
Yeah, it gives us a platform to talk to you guys. It's going to be our first guest. He's going to be, have you seen Biggy, yo?
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's go. Yeah.
Alright, y'all, how we doing? This is episode 3 of the ORS podcast, and we are going insane, guys. We're back with your host, obviously Sean. We got my little bro Zay right here.
We're back.
And we have a special guest. So for anyone who knows anything about ORS, this man right here is pretty much CEO, producer, editor, host, DJ, literally everything and anything when it comes to ORS, and as an artist himself. We got our brother. Have you seen Biggy, man?
Yes,
how we doing, man?
What up, y'all boys? Chilling, bro. Y'all have been killing it.
Yeah, have been killing it. So he has pretty much been behind the scenes, episode 1 and 2. So he's been here, but he's pretty much the one that helps edits everything, keeps track of cameras, has his whole studio set up pretty much. So yeah, man. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, bro. Appreciate y'all.
Man, how you been though, bro?
Chilling, bro. The music shit ain't stopped really. You know, like it's funny because we recorded a first episode that didn't get released.
Yeah.
Because we didn't like how it came out. But it was me and you.
Yeah.
And we went over a whole lot of shit that went over the stopping the podcasting and the streaming, the changing in the names, but we didn't like it. Didn't really hold up to the standard. And then we kind of revitalized it. Y'all hosting it now. Yeah. Obviously working great. Good. You know what I'm saying? So
appreciate you, man. Yeah, like he said before, we did film a whole episode. It was was it an hour episode?
It was something like that, yeah.
Yeah, it was a long episode. We pretty much did all the catching up and kind of rebranding, and then we kind of went back, looked at it, and we're like, we don't feel comfortable putting it out. So that's kind of a message to you guys. If we ever go a week or 2 without posting, it's not because we're just not locked in. It's because
quality.
Yeah, we make sure quality over quantity every time, But let's start this off, man. So somehow, as someone who does not know anything about you as an artist, as your association with ORS in general, or anything about you, what would you say? How would you present yourself?
That's super tough to say. Okay,
we can break it down for artists first, and then ORS as its own thing.
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of hard to start with that because I started as something totally different. I was Big Dro at one point, and I was really rapping. I was going hard rapping, but even at that point, most of my life, all my discipline and almost all the principles I know comes from basketball. I played my whole life basically was basketball, and music was in the back seat, But years of basketball and just training every day is what kind of taught me how to really try to or know how to be good at something, So same way I would go and get fucking 700 shots in a day. It's the same thing I'm doing now. It's just recording hella in the stew. I just see it as free throws in the gym and stuff, But I really like to be more of a. I know it's actually not the best for the brand, but I like to be a flexible artist where I'm not staying in one thing.
Yeah, one topic.
But that don't mean I'm just putting out some bullshit. I don't even know if y'all be cussing on the podcast. I don't be trying to put out no bullshit. Even if it is a totally different genre, the quality, my goal is to keep that shit high, So who I am as an artist, I don't know. Probably something you fuck with. I guess that's what I can say.
That's a good answer, bro.
Yeah, that is a good answer because you do definitely dive into every genre. You're never really limited by anything, which I feel is a big difference. Because obviously we're your brothers, so we saw Big Dro when you first started off, back in high school, and as we went into college, and you were consistently rapping really well, but here and there, you do some R&B stuff. I'm yo, you should. That's actually pretty dope. You should keep with it. And then eventually you just expanded your portfolio pretty much, and it's really dope, man. It's really, really dope.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you actually we actually had like a you hosted like an event in like Cocoa Beach a while ago with you and Jay, man. How was that?
Oh yeah. The dunes at the dunes.
Yeah.
So the dunes. First of all, shout out to the dunes. Cocoa
Shout out
Beach,
to
bro.
the dunes. Clutch.
They had our first ever show when they had Rogue Wave. You remember that too because you were there. Like it used to be Rogue Wave, and it was an inside spot. And they ended up turning that into like a cigar lounge, and now we do all our shows out back. But yeah, it went great, bro. We got a lot of like the Kava community out there.
Yeah, a lot of the
from
Kava
Palm
community
Bay and
out
stuff. So it was dope. I'm looking to do another event that I'll probably announce soon for the official drop of the mixtape and stuff.
Okay. So before we go into the mixtape, now let's transition over to the ORS side and just go into depth of like, I don't know if you want to go into depth, but like just go in how ORS was originally created, what was the thought process behind it, OG members if you want to say them.
Absolutely, bro. ORS, bro, is still a gem to me, bro. And Jay, y'all know me, Jay, but Chief to the audience, like, bro, ORS was like I was always rapping, but I was the only rapping nigga I knew. You know what I'm saying? So when they don't know him as Tech, but when my homie was like, "Yo, bro, you gotta meet Chief, bro. You like y'all be snapping." And when he put us in contact, that was the first other person I met where I was in the studio and I was like, "Yo, like he's actually keeping up with me and we making fire stuff."
Yeah.
And he had a homie, Torin. Shout out Torin. He don't even rap no more. He went to the army doing great stuff, bro. Thank you for your service type shit. That ass for real. But yeah, Torin, Tech, Chief, and Pharaoh, bro, the legend, bro. We will get Pharaoh on this podcast.
Guys, you don't understand. Even when we were doing the other podcast, I would say other podcasts because I think we took those episodes off. I'm not sure if we have.
We kept one up, yeah.
We kept one up, so yeah, we'll just call it the other episode. We can even call it another season if you want. But we were trying to get him on there for the longest. Our boy Pharaoh lives like in Orlando, so it's kind of hard to link up. But whenever we do, bro,
he'll get on here.
Yeah, it's
fun.
But
yeah, bro, like it was just like kind of assembling like you could say Avengers or Power Rangers or whatever, bro. Like
Rangers.
We was trying to. I was like, yo, a group will be tough. And then, like, kind of how every rap group kind of go, like, everyone ain't as committed as some people.
Yeah.
And it kind of withered down. And people just got life stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, music is fun. To most people, music is like, oh, I love music. But, like, to really sit down and be like, yo, I'm finna do music. It's a lot of sacrificing, you know, like, because, like, even now, like, I could have two, 3 jobs. But I'm like, yo, I need the free time for music.
Yeah, of course.
So you gotta find avenues to make that work, and some people just choose the life stuff, and I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody mad about it. So like right now, it's really just me and Chief that are really ORS, and then Tech is gonna come in. He got projects dropping. Pharaoh still records every once in a while, you know. So like, but yeah, and then it kind of led it to where it is now, where we kind of got the vision toned in.
Yeah.
Chief has got his own projects rolling. He's working on dropping a tough. You ain't heard it yet, Nady, y'all. He gonna come out here too. Chief got some tough stuff.
Chief,
I'm gonna let him announce it, but he got some tough stuff coming too. But yeah, no, we hear where it's at. Got hella chains on ORS. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So what would you say? Do you still see ORS as that same core like rap group, or do you see it as like more of a brand now that we're starting to outbranch to doing podcasts? And when I was doing my streaming, we're doing the streaming. I brought all you guys on the stream. Do you see it as like turning into like a brand? Do you want it to turn into a brand, or do you want to still keep it? All right, it's aside, like the side activities, side avenues are cool, but we're rap, like we're music.
Yeah, so basically it kind of has evolved into so I can allow it to be a brand because like and what it is in actuality now is the music side kind of evolved into Campfire Sound.
Yeah,
which is also still developing a little bit, but it'll come into fruition. You'll see the plans we got for that. But like, so Campfire Sound is more so like the label. In ORS, the music is with under that, but ORS is also a brand. You know, so we got other stuff coming, which allow and it'll allow the streaming stuff. Like if you were to go back to streaming, it would allow it to make more sense the way I have it laid out now. You know what I'm saying? Because before. It made sense, but it wasn't super cohesive.
Yeah.
But now ORS is more of a full brand, and then Campfire Sound is the label side of it. You know?
Yeah, and I feel like, just in my point of view, I feel like as a label, if it makes sense, we've all kind of matured more as like the ORS brand. But before, we kind of all were just trying to like put our hands and hats literally into everything we could. Like, for instance, I started streaming. I tried. I was like, oh, this is dope. All right, I want to go full and deep, and I had like semi of a plan, but it wasn't like a full like plan in the sense of like, all right, I'm gonna do this stream that's gonna like lead to this stream that could be good for the ORS brand in this point. It's kind of like, all right, all of us let's just get a stream. Let's just do something.
Yeah.
And then like the same thing with the podcast. We're like, all right, we're gonna do the podcast, and we started planning it. Then obviously, as we said before, like we've had live stuff come up, or we just had some people that couldn't do something here and there, and then we had to rearrange stuff, and we kind of like fell off with the plan because it wasn't like a strong, solid plan in the first place, you know?
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That is kind of what happened. So,
Yeah,
but that's why we took our time. And even with this one, we were like, yo, we're going to do 2 episodes a month because we didn't want to put some like a expectation out that we couldn't keep hold of. But what we have right now is pretty easy to do. We can knock them out, edit them quick, drop them same week.
I think we got a good little system going on, guys.
Yeah, I think we definitely do. We were really stressing quality over quantity though, because even when me and Dro talked about it again doing the podcast, because me and Dro love the podcast, but Dro had a lot of stuff because obviously I would say you'd obviously artist first and then everything else. So like you want to make sure the music's like the quality of music's really good, but then like if I had something come up, it would like unfortunately like the weight I feel like would be put on you, which obviously isn't cool because you have your own stuff going on. So like when we decided to do the podcast again, we were both kind of like, yeah, let's do at least 2 episodes a month just in case. But now I feel like when we're getting the flow of it, it's kind of just really easy, dude.
Yeah.
No, and like another thing, advice to people out there, bro. Like, I was also like, yo, I want to do the podcast so bad, but I got my own stuff, and like, I can't joke about. But like, in actuality, bro, having your own platform is so valuable because like, you gotta realize these people who are tapped in with the labels, like. They're in the pockets of all the radio stations. Mm-hmm. They're paying all the biggest Instagram platforms to post their stuff. Like, nothing is natural, you know? So, like, build your own platform, bro. Don't depend on nobody else. Because, like, and this is why this is so valuable, bro. Like, because now they are actually killing it right now. And, like, allowing ORS to be more than just music, you know? And then whenever it's time to promote stuff, it's our stuff, you know what I'm saying? So,
And like you said, it kind of like limits labels or people just putting you in like a genre because you built your own platform. So like you built your own audience that's kind of tapped in and sees like, oh, he just isn't R&B. He just isn't like what his music's saying. He has depth behind everything else. Yeah. It's pretty dope, man.
That's real.
Pretty dope. But so we have heard, right?
Yeah.
And you have made an announcement that you have a new mixtape coming out.
Yes, sir.
And you have a very unique way that I have not seen anyone do since like back in the old school 2000 days.
Yeah.
You know, that involves this hardware that some of their younger audience will not know at all.
Yeah, that's true, bro. Yeah.
Not know at all. But do you want to go in depth about that, man?
Bro, okay, bro. This is another thing. Like, dropping music is so important to me. It sounds crazy because like most people's like it's just music. Like I actually love not just music but creating music. Yeah. And what you learn is when you're making music is like and releasing music is a lot of stuff that you really like. You finna spend all this time on and you'll release it and it's just gone with the wind. You know what I'm saying? And because now you're focused on the next single, So like, especially when it comes to projects, it's important to me to like really figure out a unique way to make it like stand on its own, but I'm not super into like gimmicky stuff. And I get that it's part of the game. I get it. Like I'm just if I can not do that, I will. You know what I'm saying? So like with this, I see a lot of people around me because obviously I'm an artist, so I associate with other artists, and I'm seeing them drop projects, and I'm like, okay, I see how that went. I don't want to do that. And I see how that went. I don't want to do that. Yeah. How can I step out the box, but not so far out the box to where it don't make sense? Yeah. And like you're saying, like these young jits, like they know what an iPad is. Yeah. But do you really know what an iPod is, bro? Like, no, bro. I'm talking no subscription, little bro. Like, you play all your music, bro. So,
Zay, did you even have
I did not.
Me and Dro were old enough to have iPods.
Yeah, I didn't have iPod.
Yeah, you didn't have iPod.
Those things were not existing.
Yeah, if you could tell, this a little bro, man.
But nah, bro. Like, so I call them the HaveusPods. Like, so this will drop and it'll have the full mixtape on it, but also it'll have everything I've released up to this point on it.
Okay.
So you'll have all my current releases, and it'll come with iPod exclusives. So songs that aren't out, songs that may never come out. I don't know. I like them, but like they're either cut from the mixtape or they're songs that I've created, but I just don't know how to fit them into what I'm releasing right now, you know?
Okay.
So yeah, bro, like this right here, like I've been working on this forever. I got behind the scenes stuff of me going and like collecting all these from like Facebook Marketplace.
To
bro,
collect all these?
I think it was like it's a 2-month process. But think about that. It's 30, obviously, just like 30 days in a month. And
So
every
60
day
days.
I'm on Marketplace, loaded, refreshing, trying to find a new iPod. And then you have to like, these things came out in the 2000s, bro. So like most of the time I'm like, yo, I'm interested in this. And they'll be like, okay, I don't know if it works. But it's $50.
It's $50.
Man, it's $50 for something that don't work.
And I'm like, okay, nah, bro, I'm not doing that. So like, and even some of them, I still end up getting finesse on some of them. Like, but the goal on this was important to me too. Like, it wasn't to make a bag. So I spent like $35 on some of them. My goal is to sell them for $25. Not these. Like, I'm talking about the iPod shuffles. I have iPod shuffles that are designed to be the initial drop.
Okay.
And I'm trying to sell those for $25 because it's not to make a bag. It's more about the experience.
Yeah,
you know?
the experience of it.
But yeah, bro, that it was actually super fun working on this because like it's nice to have something to build your mixtape around. Yeah, and it's pretty unique, you know.
No, I definitely say it's just a unique way because again, I haven't seen an iPod in like a minute. Dude.
Yeah,
like I haven't seen it in a minute, so it's definitely a cool way and a cool promotion way to promote your new mixtape coming out, man. So do you have like a date when you want to release it, or are you still waiting on that? Okay,
so yeah, that right there was also super difficult because now I was focusing on 2 releases. Okay. Because I had the iPod drop, and then the whole point of the iPod drop is you get to experience it early, you know? Yeah. So I didn't really get to like, when's the official release yet? I don't know. I actually don't know that. Yeah. But I do know it's sometime in October. Okay. I know that. So it ain't finna be not like before Halloween, this will be out. I want people jamming to this on Halloween. That's my goal. Dope, maybe just the weekend before, honestly. Like I think that would be very fitting so people get a full month early. Because these drop when this episode comes out, these will drop the next day. So this episode is gonna come out on a Thursday. The iPods will drop on that Friday. Okay. HUSB.shop. Hus.shop. Yeah. Go pull that up.
That actually leads right into my next question. Perfect. So the website, man. Yeah. What was the thought process behind creating a website? You also have links to your ability to your merch that I'm wearing right now. Yeah. You have merch on there. So what's your idea with that? You gonna put more merch on there, or you gonna use that for like just for music, the or what are you thinking about that?
Yeah, bro. So like the website was cool because I wanted to be able to actually. Because my main thing is I've sold merch before, but it's always an in-person thing, which is kind of inconvenient for some people because I'm just sometimes not available and I never get back to you because I'm just being super procrastinating or something. But like, that's how the website is up. And it's not, like you're saying, it's not only for the mixtape though. Okay. I have been developing some super cool merch. Like when the mixtape drops, there is going to be
merch for the mixtape.
Super cool merch around the mixtape. But even beyond that, when we get into the winter season, you guys have seen some of the stuff I wear on my own. I got super cool jackets that I'm coming out with. You even have some one-of-one. Oh, you're wearing them actually. Yeah. You have some one-of-one shorts that no one's seen. Oh wow. Which is kind of past that. We're getting that. It's Florida though. We're in Florida, so I'm probably still gonna drop the shorts. It was more of a summertime thing that just never came into fruition, but. I do got a lot of merch that I would like to drop. So, like, I'm going to treat it like a brand, really. But the website is more of a way to help me promote the songs more than anything, you know? Yeah. So, yeah.
And definitely you'll probably see us on this podcast wearing one-on-ones, wearing prototypes. I'll probably show you at the end of the episode the shorts that he's talking about. I'll show you guys at the end of the episode. Yeah. But yeah, dude, you have a bunch of merch coming out. What's the thought process behind merch? Like, do you take a lot of concepts off of other brands, or is it kind of like, do you model it around the certain mixtape that you have with your merch, or just dropping random merch in general?
For me, merch. To me, merch. You have your simple merch, which I have, like the hoodies and the t-shirts, which is just the logo, helping push the brand. But then when it's time for a good song, like to me, there's a good song and a great song, and a great song has a concept around it, and those should have merch, like their own merch. You know what I'm saying? Like Jewels and Jealousy to me is a good concept. Yeah. And there's many ways you can go with that, and which they'll see when the merch drops. But yeah, merch, like I just said, like you can treat it like the Nike. You have your Nike just check in a blank hoodie, and then you have their graphic designs, which are sometimes collaborations, which is more so, which is gonna be like with the merch basically. So
when you were coming up with the merch, like in the album, like Jewels and Jealousy, like did you already have the merch in mind when you came up with the mixtape, or did you wait after?
No, actually, like I just came up with the merch maybe a week ago, like a week and a half ago. Like because when it comes to building like a project for me, the first thing I do is I have the songs, or I have an idea. I have a small group of songs that I like. Okay. And I go, okay, like what is this? Like, what does this evoke to me? And then I get a name for it, whatever comes to me. And then I fill in the mixtape. Now I know what it is. Now I can record songs for it, Okay. And the very last thing would be like merch and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of one of the things, like if it's spontaneous, you're gonna, like, if you have an idea, you're just like, oh, let me jot it down. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, like just learning to trust your instincts really, and not doubting yourself. If you think something's dope, it's probably dope, because 7 billion people, bro. There's a good amount of people out there that think like you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably dope to somebody else too. Yeah. So that's how I think of it. Yeah.
When making your mixtape, like making songs and stuff, like how did you feel about features? Like, did you want to add a lot of features? Did you kind of want to make it like a solo kind of type mixtape, or like what was the thought process in this?
Okay, so for that, that answer was kind of given to me by myself, because the previous project was Time Runs Out, and it was all me, because that was when I freshly reset my name, and I wanted something I could point people to. Oh, you like R&B, bro? Go listen to this. You're gonna like this for sure. And when it comes to features in general, I knew on this next one, okay, I don't want it to be just me, but I am picky about my features. Like, just because you make a good song, I can't vouch for you now. Yeah. Because you go do some crazy shit and you on my album, now I look crazy, Yeah. But there are some people on the album or the mixtape. There's some people on the mixtape that, like, I may not be super homies with, but they good people. I've spent some time either chopping it up with them or kicking it with them, and I'm like, all right, we've made a decent song. It really fits what I'm doing with the mixtape. Yeah, you can go on there, bro, for sure. Like, I got Shmoney on there. Shout out Shmoney. Yeah. I got my boy Damien's Love. He just had a kid. Yo, congrats, bro. So,
congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah. Nice. And then I obviously got ORS boys. I got Chief. I got Tech. Man, I try to get Pharaoh, bro. Maybe it'll drop. If I drop a deluxe, maybe Pharaoh will be in there. But yeah, bro.
If we get 200 likes, we'll get Pharaoh on this. How about that? If we get 200 likes, we'll get Pharaoh on here pronto. Yeah.
Facts.
We had Isaiah on there too. Not this Isaiah, but Solo.
Solo.
Yeah, Solo. Yeah. That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. But so we kind of have a game for you, pretty much, that we kind of took an ideas from another pod. Basically, we're gonna give you two different people, and you have to choose which one you prefer. Like, whether, like, kind of like a goat of its thing, of its generation, or like who would you prefer over that? So, like, all right, the first one we gonna have, right? Question that everyone who's hooped has debated to they freaking bleed, we have Jordan or LeBron.
Yeah, all right. Jordan, LeBron. Okay, so let me tell you something, bro. I'm not gonna drag this out. I was always like an old head at heart. So as a jit, it was always Jordan because my dad, bro. Nah, Jordan, bro. Nah. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, bro, you gotta look at it, bro. I think it's very clearly LeBron. Like, I think Jordan, you give him the mentality. I'll give that over LeBron. Give him like I'm just saying, the killer instinct, all that. Nah, I'm taking the last shot.
Yeah,
that's cool and all, bro. LeBron is 6'8". What are you, 270, 280? Bro,
he turns 41 in a couple months.
Bro, like, come on, bro. Like, he came into the league. Niggas already saying he was gonna be the GOAT, and he surpassed their expectations. Like,
true.
At this point, he is LeBron James. I'm giving him the GOAT, bro.
All right, so we got LeBron. All right,
bro. I got one. Switch it up from sports back to music. All right.
Yeah.
Big thing happened last year, you know, so I gotta ask you.
Oh shit. Okay.
Drake or Kendrick, Alex?
Bro, like I said earlier, when it came to how I build myself, I don't stick to one genre, and I try to truly put great pieces of art out in many art forms, and I get that. There's only one person you can point to that you can say you learned that from, bro, and that is Drake, bro. Like, I love Kendrick, bro. Yeah. We love Kendrick. We love Kendrick, bro. But like,
since the middle school days,
bro, we are the age to grow up to both of these guys. Like, Kendrick is arguably one of the greatest rappers ever, greatest MCs, lyricists, whatever you want to call him. But like, Drake, bro, no, like Drake is inspiring to the most, bro.
So to put you in a sticky spot, who won?
I mean, if you want to talk about who won in technicality, you gotta give it to Kendrick. Yeah. No one sings the Drake songs like they do Not Like Us. Yeah. But if you asking me, and what we were saying, there was a podcast that we took down, but we talked about it. When we thought Kendrick wasn't even gonna respond. We said that because he hadn't responded at that point. But we really thought, because it's Drake versus Kendrick, this is gonna be a real lyrical battle. Yeah. And it didn't turn into that. It was more so like some gossip, petty, weird, I got the tea ass battle.
It's time for me to spill the tea kind of battle.
Surprising to me, Kendrick didn't come with like heavy bars and rapping ability. And if you look, to me, I don't care what the biggest song is, Family Matters is the best song in the beef. Yeah. That boy Drake was 20v1. He gave a bar to everybody. Everyone. That beat switch is the best part of the whole battle, bro. That's my favorite song. So you can say Kendrick won all you want. Yeah. Drake dropped my favorite song of the beef, though.
Say less. So the next time we're going to go into a little comedy. So who are you taking, Marlon Wayne or Martin Lawrence in their prime?
Wow. Damn. Okay, so this is actually a hard question because I wasn't living and breathing in their prime. Yeah. But if we looking back, bro, like I don't know if it's anyone else's favorite Martin Lawrence movie, but my favorite is Blue Streak.
Whew.
I love Blue Streak. I love Blue Streak. That shit is hilarious. And Marlon Wayans, bro, like obviously White Chicks, like it's a classic. Dude, that's almost an impossible question, but I am gonna choose. And if we talking about who, damn.
Nah, it's a hard choice.
We do tough topics over here, yeah.
I'm just gonna have to say Martin Lawrence. I'm just gonna get to Martin Lawrence.
Hey, I don't think either answer is a bad answer.
Yeah, that's a good way to
you can't go wrong with that answer.
I got a good one for you, taking in comedy still. Dave Chappelle or Kevin Hart?
Okay, so my personal opinion, I think Kevin Hart is hilarious. I think Dave Chappelle is absolutely hilarious. No one on earth, I don't know, but no one on earth has made me laugh as hard as Dave Chappelle, bro. Yeah. Like no one. And I don't know what it is about, bro, but he's too good.
He's too good. He's too good at his jokes.
Uncancelable.
Dude, yeah, they couldn't get him, bro.
They couldn't get him.
And they kind of got Kevin Hart. They kind of got his ass, but they couldn't get Dave Chappelle.
About the...
yeah. And he kind of slowly, you know what I'm saying? But I still like Kevin Hart. I think he's pretty funny.
Kevin Hart's funny. He be on Stream with Kai.
Yes. Yeah. He's naturally funny.
Yeah, he's very naturally funny.
I would love to see Dave Chappelle on a Kai stream. I think that.
You think Dave Chappelle's naturally funny though, like that?
Absolutely.
I think eventually happen because he just got Marlon Wayne on his stream. Kai just got Marlon Wayne on his stream. Yeah.
Because if you think about it, though, Dave Chappelle, his comedy style is just chopping up at you.
Yeah, just chop it up.
He's sitting there smoking a cigarette, like, you know what I'm saying? And he just make you laugh by his setup and delivery at the peak. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he could do that in person, I think, in my personal opinion. But I got Dave Chappelle,
Yes, I got another one. All right, we taking Kanye West.
Yeah.
Talking about prime graduation album, like Kanye West or Andre 3000.
What the dude? That's another insane question, bro. Personally, I'm saying Andre 3000. He, like, I love Kanye. He was all over the radio when we was growing up.
Yeah.
Yo, Kanye's hard, bro.
Andre, when we was growing up, we may have been hearing.
We probably heard Outkast rather than Andre 3000.
And obviously the Sorry Miss Jackson.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
We were singing that on that game.
That, what was it? Guitar Hero?
I think it was Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
We was on that like
that
crazy. We spammed that. And but when I grew up and I was really looking in and like studying music, Andre 3000 was like a super pivotal, like, yo, this guy is truly unique. And obviously Kanye changed a lot. He's what allowed Drake to be Drake. But Andre is like, salute, bro. I got Andre in that one.
Less.
All right, I got another one. I got another one for you. Bringing it to basketball,
Okay.
Kevin Durant, or Carmelo Anthony. Personally, I say KD.
You got KD?
Oh yeah.
I don't know though, dude. Carmelo was
Slim Reaper.
In his prime though, Carmelo, dude.
I know, but KD's a 7-foot guard, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Carmelo's one of the few people.
Kobe said KD was the hardest person he ever guarded.
Well, I feel like that's more because he's 7 foot. Rather, with Carmelo, he could score. Like, he was like one of the people that can score 5 ways. Like, he can post you up. He can beat you off the dribble. He can just shoot over you. He can shoot the mid over you. He can take layups. And his prime, dude, he was dunking. He was up there. It's just, I feel like he just got kind of like stuck on that. Like, he's the only one on his team, and he wanted to stay loyal. And he, when he went over to the Knicks, I feel like he got more like stressed, like focused on I'm gonna stay loyal rather than like I want to win, like in the sense of like I want to go to another team and win, because he was kind of like, oh, Knicks, you're gonna bring something, all right, cool, I'll stay, and they weren't bringing nothing for him. But yeah, I'm gonna have Carmelo Anthony. Y'all know. Back in his prime,
Alex is a tiebreaker.
I will say KD has lasted longer at like the peak performance. I will say that, because I feel like Carmelo towards the end, he wasn't still at his peak performance where KD is. Yeah. But in their primes, I'm taking Carmelo.
I think is another good question. I think it's tough. I think if Carmelo, because KD, if you think about it, although he is as great as he is, it's hard to say this too, but he only got a ring because of Steph and them.
Yeah.
So if you gave Carmelo Anthony that same opportunity and he had a ring under his belt, or does the ring even change anything in the conversation? I don't know, but
if they don't have any rings, right?
Yeah, if we talking player for player,
still
insanely hard, but unarguably it has to be Kevin Durant.
That's what
Carmelo Anthony is a legend. When you say Melo, I know we got LaMelo, but Melo is Melo. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like
Melo is Carmelo.
So I still gotta say KD though. Yeah.
Say that. Want to take the next one?
All right, this one, bringing it to superheroes and stuff.
Okay.
Two of our favorite superheroes, Spider-Man or Batman.
Spider-Man or Batman? To me, it's easy Spider-Man for me.
Yo, that's what I would completely agree.
Yeah.
I've seen the
death battle, I had to say Spider-Man. I had to say
the
Spider-Man.
death battle.
It's kind of, I'm like biased to Spider-Man though. It's kind of hard for me to take
Spider-Man's a
over
superhero.
Spider-Man.
He has super strength.
I mean,
it's just a normal dude in a suit.
Yeah, he's like
but Batman teed up Superman though.
But he's kryptonite.
Yeah, but Batman's a planner though. Spider-Man just be popping up.
If they met on the street.
Sleeping.
I think
if they met on the street and they got to fight.
I don't know, because Batman's.
But Batman does have good training. You know,
but the same thing, Spider-Man wants to be holding back. So Spider-Man was like really like, I gotta fight for my life. I don't feel like there's too many people that could even touch him.
Well, he would okay. Here's the thing. Batman would know Spider-Man is holding back.
Yeah.
And he would take advantage of that.
Yeah.
But if some miracle situation Spider-Man wasn't holding back, he would kill that nigga.
Yeah.
He would
Fast.
punch his head off, bro.
Fast.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care what
Yeah.
suit that nigga got on, bro. But I think we know how Peter is, how Bruce is. Bruce might take him down, but like, let's say for example, Bruce killed Aunt May. It's
Yeah.
up.
Hoes.
Yeah.
It's up, bro. Like,
Fast.
so, but I got Spider-Man. Yeah.
So if we only got a few more. We got back to the basketball. We had De'Aaron Fox or Cade Cunningham.
Okay, that one I'm gonna say Cade Cunningham. He seems like
Okay.
Over De'Aaron Fox?
it's a tough one, but I'm not super high on either of them in my respective opinion. I think they're both solid players. They're both relatively young in their career.
Cade was good at Mount Verde.
He was.
I mean, everyone's good in high school.
De'Aaron Fox is also a stud.
Yeah.
But I think Cade Cunningham
He up
may
the
be in a little bit better of a position right now.
Yeah.
Wait, is Cade Cunningham still with the Pistons?
Mhm.
Yes, he is.
Why? How is he not got traded, bro?
I don't know.
He needs to
Hey,
get
I
out
mean,
of there.
Yeah. I mean,
He
if
needs
you're
to
looking
get
from
out
a
of there,
money
bro.
standpoint, it would be perfect for him because he's
Well,
the only
he's probably
star
gonna get
there.
Oh, he probably gets
So
the most
if he
money.
wants to get his money, he can stay there. And if he wants to stay
Is that
loyal,
what the NBA is
then,
about, guys? No. It's about basketball.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying, Sean?
Mm. It's about basketball?
Yes.
Mm,
That's
so
why I
should-
watch it. I haven't watched. Every time I watch an All-Star game, I get bored.
Okay.
It's not the same. They just do it.
Yeah, it
just,
is. It is getting more. It's like one of them things that like it's just getting old because they've done it for so long.
They did it for so
and there's only so many ways to change up, like basketball.
Yeah.
And like, and from the player's perspective, like
I need to see Wemby in the.
if
dunk
I'm at the
contest,
All-Star
bro.
game, I'm like filled with like a full team of talented studs. They're full team talented studs. I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna go super hard, especially if I'm done this for like 12 years in a row. Because like if I go super hard, and like my team's one of the teams like in the playoff picture, and I'm the star player, and I go super hard, and I get hurt, and now my team drops off after, and we don't win a wing, I'm gonna be real mad. I even went to the All-Star weekend.
That's what I was gonna say because they ain't finished the playoff run yet. Like that's their
Yeah.
main focus, and that's why they don't. Like you're saying, that's why they don't go so hard. So I can understand that. Yeah.
Right, we got another one. I know you are gonna love this because I know you personally when it comes to basketball, and you watch a lot of film on both these guys
Okay.
in their prime. Kyrie or Kobe Bryant?
Oh wow. Okay. I really thought you was gonna say Kyrie or Steph, bro. Kyrie or Kobe? I love both of them. I'm not gonna. I love both of them, bro. Kobe, legend. To me, I think to everyone he should be. Kyrie is a legend.
Yeah,
Not even arguably.
not argue that.
Greatest
Not even
ball
close.
handler of all time.
Undoubtedly.
Respect Allen Iverson, but Kyrie's the greatest ball handler of all time. If we talking about who inspired me the most, it's Kyrie Irving, bro. Like right under Allen Iverson, Steph and Kyrie are next to each other, bro. Like Kyrie, like he shouldn't have left Cleveland when he did,
Should
and
not
his legacy would be a whole lot different if he didn't. But Kyrie, bro, I got Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I'd probably.
Hey, bro.
That's hard, dude.
Kobe's
Hey,
obviously
man.
more of an international legend, but I got
Kobe.
Kyrie,
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know. I feel like I'll probably take Kyrie.
Yeah,
Kyrie.
got
Not
to.
gonna lie. No disrespect to Kobe. Rest in peace. You know, but
bro. I got me.
He said I got beat. Yeah.
Hey, how tall are you, Zay?
6'7", bro.
Oh, you're 6. Turn me up. You got them knee extensions.
Yeah. Yo, couple 100,000.
A couple of them. I just throw them like crazy.
Yeah, just do it.
Something light.
I just do what I thought.
Yeah,
I
something
thought
light,
bro.
man.
That's that.
Hey,
Yo, you gotta
you
give
told
me
them to keep
solid.
change?
Yeah.
Ah, test.
I don't need it. And then I drove off in my McLaren.
And your and your McLaren's wicked. All right, we got 2 more. We're gonna finish on 2 music ones. All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
Yo,
So we're probably gonna say the most. We're gonna save this one probably the last. So
Yeah.
you wanna do this one?
I'm gonna do this one.
All right.
Yo, Lil Wayne or J. Cole. Are we gonna do it in their prime? Because Wayne did just drop an album. And Cole is dropping an album soon, hopefully.
The thing about doing their prime is, I feel like by himself, Lil Wayne in his
Because
prime was
mixtape-
crazy.
mixtape
But as
Wayne,
he's
you know what I'm
gotten
saying?
farther, his features have gotten even crazier as he's gotten like older. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's
J.
kind of the
Cole
same thing
features
with
are
J. Cole.
crazy,
I
though.
feel like J. Cole by himself when he was prime, he's the same, but now his features have gone like insane.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna take the question as I remembered it.
Okay.
So J. Cole, like we were saying, Drake and Kendrick also grew up to Cole, bro. Like
Yeah.
Cole has always been super elite super elite. But the only thing with Cole, which makes him hard, maybe just for me, hard to be inspired by, is he's always just taking that third slot. Where he's been willingly taking the third slot. He's never he's always talk in his bars. He talks like he's the greatest, but then when he's behind the scenes, he's like, oh yeah, I just like rap. Oh yeah, Drake and Kendrick though. Those my, you know what I'm saying? So I like Cole heavy, but I also listen to Cole for enjoyment, and I listen to Wayne for inspiration, bro. Like Wayne, like the way Wayne structures his bars. You listen to early Drake, he did it too, and he still kind of does it the same. The way Wayne structures his bars to me is elite of elite, and he's in the
effortlessly too.
Yes, he's in the topic for best rapper of all time. I'm going Wayne, bro.
I would say not to be a glazer, but I would put Juice WRLD in the conversation with Wayne too, because Juice WRLD used to freestyle songs.
But that's the weird thing about Juice that I never understood is he could rap, but
and he would put out like depressing, like just
singing
pop
stuff.
songs, dude.
But
it used to aggravate the mess out of me.
I guess his earlier fans, or when he was like coming up, they know more of the rapper stuff, and they're like, "Oh, you don't know," but it's like, yeah, I get that, but like he should have just dropped. To me, he should have dropped more rapping stuff, but he knew what was working and he stuck to it. So I respect to it. I respect it, but like, I was saying that at first too. I was putting Juice in there, and I was realizing like he didn't really drop that stuff.
Yeah,
so
he didn't drop that stuff.
It's hard to stand behind it, you know. But yeah.
I feel like he just kind of got in that way because X was going crazy during that time too, doing the kind of the same, like depressing like songs, like sing songs. So.
That time.
It was just that time period. That's kind of what was popping. I'll definitely have to take Wayne too. As much as I'm a J. Cole stan, as much as you could physically see me hurt when that man apologized during the beef, as much as I was putting up so many fights and excuses for him. Yeah,
bro, I'm gonna be real, bro. In my lifetime, only 2 Wayne albums really dropped.
Bro, you're crazy.
That was Carter 5 and Carter 6.
You're crazy.
You
don't.
Carter 6,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
The Carter 6 was kind of like, it started off good and then.
Don't even count it. Don't.
It was just like,
we don't even talk about it.
Yeah, we don't talk about it.
I don't even
the
hold
Carter
it.
Carter 5, I liked.
I don't reference it at all.
It wasn't bad. I like the Carter 5. But like old Wayne is tough. Like, you know, there's no mixtapes on DSPs. You know, so I can't even like listen to like the stuff that everyone says is so crazy that really made Wayne Wayne. I'm like, yo, what is it that was so crazy that he was? I need to like hear this.
Yeah.
You know,
Wayne. It makes sense though because like you didn't grow up with Wayne, so like if Wayne dropped something like as you like kind of got around like 15 to 16, you're most likely not to tune in. Rather, with like if I just going through songs that I see Wayne drop, I'm gonna listen to it just because I grew up with Wayne, so I know what I'm expecting. Yeah. You've only heard like a couple songs, so like you're not most tend to be like, oh Wayne, let me double check it just in case.
I'd rather go listen to some Drake.
That's kind of Drake's kind of like the universal like, in my opinion, like low key. Actually, no, screw that. I'm putting J. Cole as GOAT. I'm gonna have Drake second, just because I'm a J. Cole fan.
I got J. Cole over Lil Wayne though, just because like,
really,
like just
surprising.
Like, to you, I can see that though.
Like just like personal like opinion, because like I've heard a lot of Cole. I haven't heard a miss by Cole, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Which is facts. I can agree with that.
Not gonna lie, and I've heard like I said, I only really heard 2 albums by Wayne.
Yeah, it just
I
makes
heard
sense.
a little bit of the Carter 3, but it's like, you know, that's like where all the main songs are, you know? Like,
like the pop, like the hits off of it, like that's the hits,
you know what I'm saying? So
that makes sense.
That's just personal opinion, though.
Well, to end this segment, we have probably the biggest controversial music take ever argument. Like this beef was back in the day.
Okay.
So who do you have, in your opinion, whether you took inspiration from or you just think is better, Tupac or Biggie?
Yeah. And I know this kind of fucked up because of how my name is, but I am gonna say Tupac. And I've always understood the people who said Biggie because Biggie had, because there's bars and then there's rhyme schemes.
Yeah.
And Biggie had like some of the best rhyme schemes to me. The way he chose what words to put together in what way was very unique. And then like Eminem later evolved that to me. But Tupac, bro, like I was even talking to you about this the other day. Like when you listen to Tupac, you get a certain level of just like like you get super inspired and like you're ready just to go. Like, cause like whatever people say about him, he wasn't really that or wasn't really that, it don't matter, bro. Like he perfected what he was and what like there's the greatest rapper of all time and there's to me, Tupac is the greatest hip hop artist of all time.
Okay.
He embodies what hip hop is, and he kind of
like the culture of it.
Yeah, even though I wasn't there, he put hip hop on like a major grand scale. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So to me, I got Tupac in that one. Yeah, for sure.
I agree.
Yeah, I would definitely.
I got
I don't know. I like Biggie though. Biggie is fire.
I like Biggie.
Yeah, I definitely had to put Tupac over them because even like when I was a jit, I listened to Tupac before I listened to Biggie. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I knew who Tupac was before my dad even showed me who Biggie was.
Okay. Yeah.
So I probably had to say Tupac.
It's valid.
Yeah. But that finishes that segment. So to kind of finish it up, let's just ask, bro, how do you liking what Marvel's been doing? You know, they have Fantastic Four came out. My opinion, great success, awesome. Then we have Marvel Zombies that came out. That was dope. And they dropped the trailer for, not Marvel, but it is Marvel. Insomniac dropped the trailer for Wolverine game, which looks insane.
It does.
So how do you think how Marvel's done since, like, making a new plan and everything?
Okay, Marvel, if you ever come across this podcast, listen close, bro. Marvel after Endgame, bro, they've already come out and kind of, I don't know if they came out, but behind the scenes, it's kind of been said they didn't really have a plan.
Yeah, they kind of alluded that they didn't really like have a plan. They're kind of going with what worked, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they were just kind of figuring it out. They knew they wanted to do Secret Wars, but until then, they were. And my biggest thing with Marvel is they tend to piecemeal their good stuff. Like in actuality, you gotta go ham, like, because a lot of people thought Endgame was the end forever. You know what I'm saying? Like they thought Endgame was like it. So then when you coming back and you booting back up with like, no disrespect, Miss Marvel, and you booting back up with like, I like Moon Knight, but it's not you didn't go hard enough, bro. Like yo, you have some of the greatest characters ever created, bro. Like, go crazy. We rebooted, bro. You have all the rights. Where's Ghost Rider? Where's
that Blade?
Where's Blade, bro?
Where's Blade?
Where is Blade? Like, those are my things. But right now, I think, to me, it sucks because they had to find it out the hard way, where they kind of lost some of the audience a little bit. Because to me, Thunderbolts was an incredible movie, and no one went to see it. You know what I'm saying? No one went to watch it. Unfortunately. So, but what they're doing right now, bro, like I said, I love Thunderbolts. I love Fantastic Four.
Thunderbolts was very fire.
Dude, like, and I know maybe like the Insomniac stuff may not be under them, but it's another example.
It would have to be like collaboration with them, right? Because
it's Marvel. They have the rights to make the game. Exactly. But like, it's another example of like, yo, you got the dope characters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they already brought Wolverine and Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I think, in my personal opinion, I feel like, again, since Disney now owns Marvel and Disney kind of has a scheme of money, they kind of just saw like, all right, Endgame made this amount of money. So now every movie needs to be insane to make like $1 billion. They're kind of like, I felt like they saw how like successful Infinity War and Endgame was financially with all the characters in it. So now they're like, all right, now we need, now since we don't have those characters, we're gonna not only introduce new characters, but we're gonna put like a $500-700 million into a movie for a brand new character the audience doesn't know. And brand new bold statements and like stuff in the movies, because it has to make $1 billion. I feel like they just got caught up like, we need to make $1 billion. Like, we need to make $1 billion movies instead of like the old Marvel where they're like, all right, we're gonna put out 2 Marvel movies a year and really focus on the quality and the story of the characters.
Yeah, because like, I don't know if y'all know, I'd be super caught up with the behind the scenes. So like, they actually like, they got a new I don't know what you would call them. I don't want to say like an owner, like. Someone else was running Disney. Yeah, running Disney. Bob Chapek, I think his name was. People started calling him Bob Paycheck because like, he wasn't like, he was just like, yo, Marvel is this big asset. All right, bet, let's get 12 projects a year, 8 projects a year. And that's like, I love Shang-Chi. And to me, Shang-Chi was one of the best movies. But like, we shouldn't get a Shang-Chi thing over some of the other stuff we should have been getting. And if we do get a Shang-Chi, bro, where's Shang-Chi 2? Like, where did that come out? 2022? Or when did that come out? It's like 2021 or
2021.
something. Yeah, because we was in Boston when we watched that.
Yeah, we were in Boston.
Like, So like there's a lot of stuff that they shouldn't have done. But where they're at right now, they have the potential with Doomsday to create the greatest comic book movie of all time.
Yeah, they have the potential.
With bringing back all the characters ever to ever touch the Marvel screens. Like, I'm super high, even though I'm super stern when it comes to Marvel and what I think they should have done. But
Yeah.
bro, like they have the potential to create some of the best shit ever. So I'm hyped.
Yeah, they
If
have
that's what you asking. I'm hyped.
I
Yeah.
agree. I
I'm
agree.
definitely happy, especially after seeing Marvel Zombies, because originally I didn't even know that originally the writers for Marvel Zombies writ Blade in because we were already supposed to have that Blade movie. Like, the writers came out saying that like the reason why we had Blades in it because he was originally already supposed to have a solo film out by the time Marvel Zombies came out, and then they kept delaying and pushing back. So then they're like, "Yeah, we're just gonna keep Blade in."
That does make sense,
Yeah.
actually. Okay.
I'm just happy we had Blade, even though it was like a Blade Khonshu thing,
Yeah.
which I guess is dope.
But to me, bro,
I guess,
that's
but,
what
like,
the whole what if thing should have been. And
Yeah,
that's what I
should've
mean.
been.
That's what I mean
Yes.
by piecemealing. Like
Yeah.
you're not giving us every like what if, bro? We've seen the comics, bro. There should be
Crazy, like,
Spider-Man Ghost Rider.
Yes,
For an example,
crazy
like the
stuff.
Moon Knight Blade thing is an example of the sliver of how dope it could be.
Yeah.
And instead you've given us what if what's her
Agent
face and
Carter.
Howard the Duck had
Yeah,
a
it was
kid.
like Howard the Duck and
What's her
this-
name?
I
The
don't
chick
know.
from
It's a-
Thor.
Yeah, the chick from
That's
Thor.
the point. I don't even know her name, bro.
it's
Like
just they made
no
them
one wants
have
to
a
see
kid.
that. No
they
one
had
cares.
like what Agent Carter, like an Agent Carter episode.
She cool,
Where she
bro.
was Captain
Where it's like
America?
where she was Captain America, and it's like cool.
She cool, bro. But like,
She cool, but we already
bro.
saw that. Like, I want to see something like insane.
give us something.
What if
really
it's like
dope.
the one time where you just have like a random collab that could never happen?
Like literally, what if should be if a bunch of motherfuckers sat down and literally said, "Yo, what if?"
Yeah.
And it's the dopest thing you could think of, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Literally, like,
Cause like they just, I mean, I know it's obviously when they did DC and the Marvel collab, but instance at the end of the collab, they showed it was literally 1-page panel. They had Wolverine and Lobo, and they combined them into one character.
which is like, yo,
We should be doing. that
I
in
never
What If.
thought about that.
Yeah.
But that would be dope. Like
That would
that's
be dope.
exactly what it should be. Yeah.
It should have been, but hey, you know, hopefully they're.
Hopefully the
Zombies
I'm hopeful
was-
for the end of the day.
Yeah, Zombies was interesting. So
Yeah, Zombies was good.
and it was conceived back then. So that's
Yeah.
how you know the new stuff. They know where they at right now. I think they know they can't hold back. So they're
Yeah.
finna go ham.
And they just announced that Tombstone is gonna be one of the villains in Brand New Day of
Oh,
Spider-Man.
that's actually fun.
I'm hyped for the new Spider-Man.
Yeah, the
shit.
new
Me
Spider-Man
too.
should be dope, dude.
Yeah.
I'm really happy. I'm hoping they keep it ground level. Obviously, I think they are. I'm pretty sure they are. But hopefully they keep it. I want to see like an actual like Spider-Man movie, not
Yes.
like in like Avengers level threat and Spider-Man
Yeah.
and like a
Avengers
random
level
techie suit for some reason that he didn't really need after the first movie.
That's true.
Because I feel like
He
the
should have
Marvel-
just had that in Infinity War, really.
Yeah, I feel like it's just fitting because I feel like they're just kind of like making him like Tony Stark 2.0.
But if you think about it, it's cool. We had Toby, we had Andrew, and now we had Tom. He got his own
Yeah,
shit.
he had his own
and
shit.
now he's gonna get his more ground level Spider-Man. And I'm
Yeah.
hyped
Yeah.
for it. I'm ready for that shit.
I'm
bro.
excited to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it would be interesting. Didn't he get hurt or something during the
Yeah, he
the
did
film or
because they're
something?
doing practical.
Yeah, because he like, you think he Jackie Chan, bro? You doing all his
Yeah,
stunts.
he be doing his own stunts.
Yeah,
Props to
he be
him,
Jackie
dude.
Chan.
Respect.
Like, he does his own
Yeah,
stunts.
but you gotta be careful. Then you get a concussion
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, he got a concussion. Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, that's probably why they don't let. That's probably even actors want to do their own stunts, they wouldn't let him
yeah, that
because
makes
you can
sense.
shut down like if it's Tom Holland, you gotta shut down all production.
Exactly, and
for
that's
Spider-Man.
and that movie's already kind of pushing it because it's got to be out by next summer.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, so
Which
like,
is
Mm.
crazy. For any producers who come by this pod and makes movies, you guys know that timeline's crazy.
yeah, it's a little wild, especially with Marvel specifically because they change stuff a lot and they're very VFX heavy. It's Spider-Man. You know
Is
what I'm
that coming
saying?
out before Doomsday?
It is.
So it's weird to me because I feel like I've heard that they already finished filming Doomsday,
Yes.
but they haven't finished filming Spider-Man. But Spider-Man's supposed to come out before Doomsday.
Well, okay, so that's because Doomsday was supposed to release before
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And they delayed it back, but they didn't stop shooting because they know how
Yeah.
big the movie is.
It's gonna take time.
So they would rather have hella cushion because they're finna refilm hella shit. They
Yeah.
probably didn't even film the crazy cameos yet because they're trying to keep it secret. They're gonna
Yeah.
be in some
Yeah.
room or something. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, I'm glad they're taking their time on that for sure. I want Spider-Man to be dope. You better take your time on that too. But I think it's gonna be good. Yeah.
Do you see they also like recently announced Marvel had like a slate for like a movie that like canceled the Untitled Project, and they're coming out and they put Simpson 2. It's gonna come out.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
As a movie. That's insane. That's like
he
loves
Simpsons,
exactly
actually.
20 years after the first movie.
That's insane. It's like coming out what 2027?
No,
2026
next year, right?
Yeah, next
Oh,
year.
wow, okay.
July 23rd.
Who owns Simpsons? Universal?
Fox.
Which is Disney now.
Yeah, Disney
gosh,
owns Simpsons.
dang,
Yeah.
Disney.
Yeah.
Disney owns
Simpsons.
Disney owns
Disney owns
everything,
everything,
now,
bro.
dude.
Yeah.
It was gonna be fire.
What it seemed like is they initially planned to have a Marvel movie there,
Okay.
and once they realized they couldn't make that movie happen, they were just holding it to fill it in with another Disney movie.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Smart.
So as soon as they canceled it, they replaced it
I'ma
with
watch
Simpsons.
Yeah, of course. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I love The Simpsons. Simpsons is great.
Bro,
Greatest show ever.
what
Besides
if...
the newer seasons are kind of.
But that, yeah.
Not that good.
Yeah.
But old seasons.
I mean, same thing with like Family Guy. Like the old seasons were tough, and like the new
Yeah.
ones that came out were like.
Everything's so political now, guys. Who wants to say that?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a great question.
Yeah.
Does the new... I'm not gonna say like... There's a new world, like kind of how like you can get canceled, like literally just saying a word. Does that affect how you make music?
Nah, cause I don't really revolve in that world.
Okay.
'Cause if you think about it, like the world didn't get any more political than it was before. We're just
Yeah.
older now.
That is
So if you
true.
think about a kid, like we just didn't even know about that side of the
We didn't even
world,
think about it.
and you can choose to not revolve in that door,
Exactly.
basically. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really like my music don't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
If I feel like I need to speak out on something, then it'll be that time where I'm in that world now. But like right
Yeah.
now, I'm just making music, bro.
I think naturally too, we're all kind of like chill. So like at the end of the day, like we don't really like care.
Yeah, I'll keep my politics to me, and
Yeah.
I don't care to push it on nobody else. Honestly, you know what I'm saying?
Say that. Well, that's gonna bring an end to our episode. First of all, we want to thank Have You Seen Biggy, just in general, because without you, obviously, there wouldn't even
Be
with you, Chief, Tech, there wouldn't even be ORS, there wouldn't be this podcast, there wouldn't be the platform that we have now. So appreciate you pretty much
sir.
paving the way for all that.
Yo, HUSB.shop,
Yes, sir.
Hub.shop.
Yes, sir.
Get you an iPod, get you a T-shirt, support the brand so we can keep this thing pushing.
Well, we'll put a link in our bio. Make sure you click it.
Sure.
That being said, go watch the past episodes. We're like, what? Our last episode got like, what was that, like 2,000 right now?
Yeah, it should be up there now. Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, we killing it.
It's going.
Drop a comment what you like. Also, drop a comment if you guys liking the scenery. We're starting to upgrade. We're gonna make slow changes
slowly.
as we go through the podcast. And yeah, drop a comment, subscribe, like, and peace.
Peace.